I follow his footsteps in bigger dreams. That's my daddy, that's my king.
We back with it, man. Any given Sunday, y'all got excuse me, I'm eating. Motherfuckers just tag me. He say, DeJuan. He say, hey, Champagne, make a podcast. I forgot about this shit. I always forget about this shit. But we back, man. Any given Sunday, I want to say thank y'all for being active, communicating with y'all opponents. You feel me? And just staying up in the league, bro, because any motherfucker could have left. But like I said, we active. We're going to go over week 15. We're going to talk about week 15, some of these games. Let's get straight into it. I'm going to pick some games. Probably don't go through all of them, but I'm going to pick some games. So the first game I'm going to start off with, Steelers versus the Eagles. This game was crazy. As you can see, both fucking teams balled out. We're going to start with the Steelers. Will Howard played with a 143.7 range, 505 yards up in the air, 7 touchdowns, 1 pick, 70 was his long. He had 23 for 30 completion, 23 completions for 30 attempts, and a 76% pass completion percentage as well. Damn, he balled out. Nick Chubb on the ground, 3 attempts for 32 yards. Johnson helped with 6 attempts for 25 yards and put a touchdown up on the board. Now let's see who's throwing this ball to though. DK Metcalf had 3 receptions for 135 yards, 2 touchdowns. His long was the 70. Damn. Tyquan Thorne had 4 receptions for 131 yards and 1 touchdown. NFL young boy George Pickens had 6 receptions for 82 yards, 1 touchdown. And Caleb Johnson had 6 receptions for 67 yards and 3 touchdowns. Man, you was just sharing the wealth. This motherfucker's out here just playing NBA 2K. With his quarterback, Will Howard. Dog, bro, he just throwing these bitches. Freebies, bro. You balling out. Oh, my God. He had 1 pick. Who was that? Kevin Joseph with the 1 pick. Who else? Oh, he just had 1 pick, man. Yeah, the Steelers balled out on the Eagles, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Keon, you gotta do better, bro. It's a close ball game, though. The rookie Cal McCourt, he finished with a 144.8 range, 441 yards in the air, 5 touchdowns, 1 pick. Long was to 55, 1 sack, 24 completions, 31 attempts, and a 77 pass completion percentage as well. So he did that shit, as you can see. Shaquan added 7 attempts for 24 yards and 2 touchdowns. That man had 4 broken tackles though, so he actually did this shit. I ain't gonna hold you. Let's go to these receivers. All right. Dallas Goedert, something like that. 5 receptions for 192 yards. 5 receptions for 192 yards and 1 touchdown. He added 6 receptions for 69 yards, 2 touchdowns. AJ Brown had 3 receptions for 60 yards, 1 touchdown. Smith had 5 receptions for 57 yards and 1 touchdown. He was sharing the wealth as well. It just wasn't enough to beat the fucking Pittsburgh Steelers because he balled out. And he had 1 pick as well. As you see, Zach had added that 1 pick. Both of them had 1 pick. But yeah, the Steelers go ahead and get that win, and he will prevail over the Eagles up in that high-scoring game. If this was a parlay, that would have been crazy. 52-49. Crazy game. Crazy work. Crazy work. Then we're gonna talk about this. What the other game at? Oh, right here. This Ravens and Giants game I want to go over. So this is another heartbreaking game. We're going to start with the Ravens. Lamar Jackson balled out with a 78.7 range, 176 yards, and there are 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Oh, he was struggling a little bit. 5 completions for 15 attempts and 33 pass completion percent. That's horrible. Rushing, Derrick Henry had to help out with 14 attempts for 223 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns. Jackson added 1 touchdown with 76 yards. Go to receiving. Zay Flowers had 1 reception for 59 yards. Devontae Walker added 1 reception, 6 yards, 1 touchdown. We're going to go over to the Giants. Nope, wait, let's go back to the Ravens. He played some defense. Sorry about that, bro. Yep, he did. Cal Hamilton, 1 pick. Simmons had 1 pick. Did you add any forced fumbles? Yep. Oh, my God. He had 2 forced fumbles. Look at that. Cal Hamilton. Quan Smith. You was out here balling out playing defense, bro. Out there balling out playing defense on that man. That's crazy. And my boy New York Giants, Amari, man. Let's see how he did. Jackson Dart played with a 114.4 range, 421 yards, 5 touchdowns, 2 picks, 23 completions for 39 attempts, 58% pass completion percentage. On the ground, nothing. We don't even talk about it. Receiving, though. Waddell Robinson had 7 receptions for 154 yards and 3 touchdowns. Theo Johnson had 6 receptions for 136 yards and 1 touchdown. And Monique Lurz had 1 reception for 18 yards and 1 touchdown. You got to get him more involved, Amari. Go over to his defense. He had 1 pick, I believe. Nope, 2. He had 2 picks. And that heartbreaking game, I think it came down to a field goal. If we go back down to it, was that right here? Yep, 45 to 42. The Ravens won that game. Then we're going to go over this Commander at the New Orleans Saints game as well. Commanders balled out again this week. 126 rating with Jaden Daniels, 215 in the air, 1 touchdown. Long was the 37, 15 for 20 from the field. 75 pass completion percentage. Rushing. Oh, shit. Clyde Edwards. Okay, 10 attempts for 71 yards, 2 touchdowns. Man, what happened to Merritt? Krosky, you ain't get him involved this week, man. I feel you. Go to less receiving. Zach Ertz is the only one who had a touchdown. And that man put 2 touchdowns on the ground. Let's go over to Gil, see how he played with Spencer Rattler. Spencer Rattler played with a 123.2 rating, 153 in the air, 3 touchdowns. He played perfect. 9 completions for 17 attempts and 52 pass completion percentage. Go over this Russia. Russia wasn't enough for Gil today for the Saints. Juwan Johnson had 3 receptions for 80 yards and 1 touchdown. Alvin Kamara added 2 receptions for 5 yards, 1 touchdown. And Cedric Wilson Jr. had 1 reception for 4 yards and 1 touchdown as well. It just wasn't enough as the Commanders will move on 28-21. Get that win over the Saints, man. Get that win over the Saints. That's y'all can see 28-21 right there. What's another game that interests me, man, this week? Oh, yeah. Let's go over this my game. Bears Vikings. Man, I've been on a losing streak, so I had to ball the fuck out with Caleb Williams. So I came alive this week. Caleb Williams balled out with a 132.1 range, 313 in the air, 6 touchdowns and 1 picks. Long was the 71. I won 23 for 31 from the field and 74 pass completion percentage as well. My rushing was not there, but the rookie Cal helped me out with 9 attempts for 79 yards, 1 touchdown. That's decent for a rookie. DJ Moore went fucking berserk. 7 receptions for 149 yards and 3 touchdowns. The rookie added 4 receptions, 37 yards, 1 touchdown. Cal, my fault. Cole Kmet added 3 receptions, 19 yards, 1 touchdown. And Devonay added 3 receptions, 28 yards, 1 touchdown. And I did play some defense out here. That's 1 pick, as you can see. Jermaine Edmonds. The best corner in the world, Jalen Johnson. Owens added 2 picks. And, oh, damn, Grady Jarrett had 1 pick. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. Yeah, man, I get that blowout win over the Vikings. That was a division game, so that was super important to me. 49-7. Then we're going to go over to the Raiders and the Falcons game. The Falcons been hot, man. He been like on an 8-game win streak. I think this is 9 right here. Michael Penix Jr. played with a 107.9 range, 181 yards in the air, 1 touchdown and 1 pick. He had 11 completions, 15 attempts, 73 pass completion percentage. As you can see that. My fault, that's my door to pass. Anyway, Bijan Robinson had 10 attempts for 48 yards and 2 touchdowns. And he also added 6 receptions for 65 yards and 1 touchdown. And we can go over the Raiders, see what he did. That rookie played terrible. 3 picks, man. We ain't even going to talk about that. Ashawn added one touchdown on the ground, 9 attempts, 62 yards. And Trey Tucker added 4 receptions for 29 yards, 1 touchdown. Brock Bowers ain't had no touchdown, but he did ball out for him with 6 receptions, 126 up at 6 receptions for 126 up in the air. So he did his thing, just no touchdown, but it just wasn't enough for him to get the win over the Atlanta Falcons. As you can see, Atlanta Falcons got that dub, 24-14. The Packers balled out this week against Seattle. Guess he knew he had to win this week without division being so tough. But Jordan Love played with a 158.3 range, 228 in the air, 4 touchdowns, 7 completions for 9 attempts, 77 pass completion percentage. On the ground, Marshawn Lloyd, 8 attempts for 39 yards and 1 touchdown. Go over this receiving. Christian Watson, 3 receptions for 137 yards, 2 touchdowns. This is not new. He do this shit down there every week with this guy. Matthew Golden helped out with 2 receptions for 40 yards and 1 touchdown. And Marshawn Lloyd added 1 reception for 9 yards, 1 touchdown as well. Defense, he had played defense. Valentine 1 pick. McKinney 1 pick. No forced fumbles, as you can see. I thought it was going to be some. And yeah, he get that win over the Seattle Seahawks. This game was kind of important for Seattle because he still got a chance at playoffs. J.D. Monroe played horrible, 3 picks, range 44.1. Don't need to talk about that. He had a 1 touchdown on the ground, receiving. 7 receptions for Cooper Kupp at 84 yards. Smith added 1 reception for 31 yards and 1 touchdown. It just wasn't enough to beat those cheeseheads, man. Cheeseheads trying to stay alive. Him and the Lions kind of going at it back to back. So it just sucked because the Lions beat them 2 times this year. So that's really gonna matter when it come down to the playoff type deal. This was a force, I believe. No, this wasn't a force. The Charger actually played this guy and busted his ass. I'm sorry about that. Charger balled out. Justin Herbert had 158.3 range, 328 yards, 6 touchdowns, no picks. 97 was his long. What the fuck? That's crazy. 97 was his long. He had 11 completions for 13 attempts. Rushing, you got Amari Hampton, 7 attempts for 39 yards, no touchdowns. Receiving, oh my God. This guy, 6 receptions, 187 yards, 3 touchdowns. Then, McConaughey, I think I'm saying it. Lay McConaughey. 2 receptions for 93 yards, 2 touchdowns. Quentin Johnson had 1 reception, 11 yards, 1 touchdown. I'm not done. Sorry, that's my baby girl, y'all. He played some defense. Chargers had 1 pick. RJ. Derwin James Jr. had 1 pick. Molden had 1 pick. Hart had 1 pick. And last but not least, Dante Jackson had 1 pick. Sorry, I almost missed this. And Clemson had 1 pick. Man, bro. What the hell did the Bucs do? He just went out here treing picks. We ain't even gonna go over your fucking stats. You just, 6 picks is crazy, bro. Baker Mayfield out here looking like a rook. For real. Yeah, he blew his ass out, as you can see. 14-49. Chargers get that dub. What else? Another game that looked interested in me. Oh yeah, let's go with this Colts Broncos game, bro. Tight game. Oh shit, what was that? Colts. Anthony Richardson played with a 103.4 range, 349 yards up in the air, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. He was 15 for 22 from the field, 68% pass completion percentage. Rushing, Jonathan Taylor added 9 attempts for 71 yards and 1 touchdown. Receiving, Justin Shorter, 10 receptions for 238 yards and 1 touchdown. What the fuck? Pierce, 1 reception, 25 yards and 1 touchdown. Man, he went crazy, bro. Yeah, 1 pick here, no, 1 forced fumble. Nope, 2 is right here and right here. Oh, I'm sorry. What the fuck? He had 4 forced. No, these deflections. I'm sorry. Those deflections. Please excuse me. I was about to say that's just insane. So he only had 1 pick, as you can see. We're gonna go over to the Broncos since this game was so close. See what he did on the board. Bo Nix balled out with a 110.2 range, 277 up in the air, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, 13 for 23 from the field, 56 pass completion percentage. You go over to the Russian, J.K. Dobbs out of 12 attempts for 56 yards, no touchdown. Bo Nix added a touchdown himself. Go to receptions. Keenan Allen had 3 receptions for 87 yards, 1 touchdown. I forgot that they got Keenan Allen. That's crazy. J.K. Dobbs, 4 receptions for 64 yards and 1 touchdown as well. Yeah, and that game right there was close, man. That was a super close game. 30-28 Colts will prevail up on that. The Dolphins still stay undefeated. That was the force. We ain't gonna talk about that. And the Jaguars stay undefeated. Not undefeated. He got 1 loss. Beat the Jets this week. We ain't gonna talk about that because the Jets ass. Dallas and Carolina will be the last game we'll go over. Dak Prescott played with an 89.9 range, 204 yards up in the air, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. He had 15 completions, 22 attempts, 68 pass completion percentage. Rushing, you had Jaden Blue added 10 attempts for 45 yards, no touchdowns on the ground by nobody from the Cowboys. Kevontae Turpin, 5 receptions, 51 yards, 1 touchdown. CeeDee Lamb added 3 receptions, 31 yards, and 1 touchdown. We're just gonna go over to these Panthers. Bryce Young balled out. That's a good range for 123, as you can see. 307 yards up in the air, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. 16 completions for 23 attempts, 69 pass completion percentage. Okay. Travis Etienne had 3. Is that Travis Etienne? I think that ain't. I'm probably tweaking. No, this is not Travis Etienne. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the Jags. The rookie added 3 attempts for 41 yards, 1 touchdown. Bryce Young also added 3 attempts, 18 yards for 1 touchdown as well. We're going to go over to the receiver. The rookie, McMillan, had 3 receptions for 93 yards. That's a decent game, 1 touchdown. And Jamie Horn Jr. added 6 receptions for 63 yards, 1 touchdown. Man, hey, Panthers, get in with me. I need one of your receivers, bro. Let me get a receiver, bro. Definitely need that, but the Cowboys win that by a field goal, 31-28. Tough type deal. And that'll be for week 15. That'll wrap it up. We're trying to push to the playoffs, so I'm going to end this broadcast where we go to week 16 broadcast type shit.